2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Travelers Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group today.
Hey guys, yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing these two go at it again. It was a great rivalry first time round, and now, more so than ever, they're going to want to beat each other.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Yeah, he's got roughly 110 to the pin here.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Well, that's a lovely approach and sets up a birdie opportunity here at the first. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
Can't birdie them all unless you birdie the first, Luke. Good start.
The second, a short par 4 playing up the hill, just 345 yards.
How aggressive do you want to be? Do you want to take driver out and try and get it up to the front edge, or are you going to lay it back with a long iron? That are the two thoughts that players must face. Second shot into a minuscule green with a putt bunker on the left-hand side that could be the meanest one on the golf course.
That makes its way to the first cut. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, solid connection. This is looking good.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Let's get back to it, shall we?
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Yes, they've made it, and that will move him up the leaderboard as well. He finds himself at a share of 14th position.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
The players will face themselves with their first legitimate test at TPC River Highlands, the par 4 third.
Dogleg from right to left, just avoid those bunkers both right and left, and there's not a single one up there on that green. This green is fairly flat with runoffs on all sides of this green. It's a wonderful design.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway. And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Putting for birdie. Nice stroke. And that will drop in for a birdie. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And here we are with the third shot. Going with the pitching wedge here. That is outstanding, and snatches a birdie as well.
And this is why you got to keep your foot on the gas at all times. These guys and girls are good.
The fourth hole at TPC River Highlands certainly asks for a longer shot, Rich.
Danger here is leaving your tee shot out to the right in the trees and the bunker. If you hit it down the left-hand side, expect a much longer second shot.
That's a good-looking shot there. Sitting at -3, currently tied for 8th place. Going with the 7. Oh, this one's right down the pipe. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Come on, let's make this putt. It's for a share of 4th on the leaderboard. Hey, nice looking line. Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And that puts him into the top 5 for the tournament. Trailing by 4 strokes. The par 3 5th is no snack either, particularly at the distance of 230.
That's its only defense here, Luke. The green is fairly flat, has a couple of bunkers up there surrounding it, but to be fair, at 230 yards, it's a pretty simple, straightforward, long par 3.
Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, stop it. What a shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Just 3 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. Our leader is enjoying a 3-stroke advantage. The 6th is the first of our par 5s, and at 586 playing slightly downhill, Ridge, players should be enticed to go for this green in 2.
Most players in this field will be looking to knock it on in 2. Tee shots want to favor the right-hand side to shorten up the hole ever so slightly. The second shot will be semi-blind, taking it over some bunkers and some mounds to a green that runs from right to left. Bunker front left and a runoff area over on the right-hand side. Shouldn't be too much of a bother for most of these players.
Might get caught up in the brush here. Oh, absolutely flushed. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. getting ready to play their third. Only a few shots off the pace. A chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
This one's tracking.
There it is, and that will take him to 6 under. And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
Is tracking.
Oh, so close. It's time to check on the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The par 4 7th, just under 450 yards in length, Rich. 2 just accurate shots needed here.
Just a straightaway drive and a straightaway second shot will get it done 8 days a week on this hole. The second shot, though, into a green that has 2 tiers on it. If you're not on the correct tier in 2, you're going to face a difficult putt.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby.
Another fine-looking strike, this one. It'll find the green.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
A 7-footer right here.
That starts off on a good line.
Well, that'll play. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. Is currently just in second place. I really like the 8th here at TPC River Highlands, a good par 3.
This is a strong par 3. Water shouldn't come into play as it's some 15 yards short of the green. However, there's runoff areas both right and left that could cause some issues for these players.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That one should find the surface. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Didn't that look good for a long time? Sitting at 7 under par for the day, just behind the leader. Oh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Judging it beautifully.
Just tapping in for a bogey on this hole. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
That was a gallant attempt. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The 9th is a par 4, right on 400 yards, Rich, but recently players have been a little bit more aggressive off the tee.
Players are trying to take all the bunkers in the fairway out of play by taking driver and hitting it over the right-hand one. From there, players will have a very simple second shot to a green that's fairly bland, Luke. There's just not much to it. This is a great birdie opportunity.
That one was fired out of a cannon.
Second shot here on the 9th. Yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. That's tracking. That's a good way to bounce back from the drop shot at the last hole. And that will take him to 7 under. Okay, it's time to make the turn and a good time to reflect on the action so far, Rich.
Not bad. 2 back with 9 to play. Can't afford any mistakes. Let's see if they can continue pressing on and making birdies.
The second 9 starts with a great par 4, this 10th hole, and really features a big tree off the tee.
I love this tee shot. It is narrow. You have to thread a bunch of trees. This is a great opportunity to tee that driver up low and chase it down that fairway. Second shot downhill ever so slightly to a green that chases away from you. What a wonderful, wonderful hole.
This shot was about 140 yards out. Just 2 shots behind. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
Yep, he's putting Rosie's nosy out of joint with that one. That was an incredible approach.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Can't be too aggressive here. Take your medicine and move on. This is down the hill.
Looking good.
Okay, steady now. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
That was a sensational approach, Rich, but you've got to feel like an opportunity was lost.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots there. Disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Downhill par 3s, Rich. Lots of fun to play, particularly when it's only a wedge.
Yes, but be careful from the wind. This green is surrounded by large trees, and that wind can really swirl around this green. It's a good opportunity to make birdie, but bogeys might happen if you're not careful.
Good shot shape, this one. The fade ball flight. Yeah, quality shot, that. Trying to get to 8 under par with this putt. And that will drop in for birdie. And that will take him to 8 under. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Gotta like it.
Rich, the 12th, a par 4 measuring just over 400 yards. How do you play it?
Grip it and rip it. Those fairway bunkers down the right-hand side, they're really not a big bother, so try and take those on as best you can. The further you drive it down there, your second shot becomes so much easier as this green is perched above you. Again, another good birdie opportunity here.
Not the result they were after there.
He could have used Bob Ross there for a caddy because he couldn't draw anything.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. This putt for par here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that putt will drop. Well done. Time to take a look at Justin Rose.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Ooh, that almost went down. And let's see what that shot did to the leaderboard. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Well, birdies would certainly be on the mind of the players when they stand on the tee at the par 5 13th, Rich, but there are bogeys here as well if you're not careful.
Don't get careless with this tee shot. Don't avoid the water on the right and try and hit it down the left-hand side, because out of bounds comes in quickly, just left of those fairway bunkers. From the fairway, you have to decide where you want to go for it or lay it up out to the right. Any shots missed out to the right will leave a delicate chip to a green that runs away from the player towards the water.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. I know, Rich, that is a player after your heart.
That was very aggressive and very impressive. I got to say, looking to make the 2 and tie the lead.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? Putting for eagle here.
Looking better.
Oh, well hold for eagle. That's 9 under par for the event. Let's head to the 14th, Rich. A short par 4, but you've got to hit your tee shot up the hill.
Up the hill, dogleg from right to left, but one of the most generous fairways on this golf course, if not the most generous. Anything up to the right-hand side will open up the second shot to the green that sits well below you. Any tee shots missed over to the left, however, you could have some tree issues.
Oh, well played. Henny, what have they got in front of them here?
Setting up this one, hitting into a downhill green. They might be taking a bit less club here.
choosing the 9-iron here. Well, that's a handy shot. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
This one's dialed in. Yeah, you like the look of that right off the blade. And after that hole, he's no longer sharing top spot. He's at the summit all alone. Well, Rich, as we approach the closing holes here at TPC River Highlands, there are some significant shots to hit, and here at 15, it's certainly one of them.
The tee shot is most definitely an important shot. If you hit a little bit too far left, water scary close to the left-hand side. Out to the right is no good. Length isn't nearly as important as how straight you can drive it.
All in all, a very exciting short par 4.
Love this hole.
Great drive. Let's hope that makes it all the way to the surface. Time now to play the second shot on the 15th hole. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? What an opportunity to make a birdie. Well, it looks like someone's found their mojo with a few holes remaining in this round.
And anything can happen down the stretch. Let's see what takes place.
And now over to Justin Rose.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage.
3 holes remaining, Luke. This is getting awfully fun.
All right, Rich, a great par 3, this one, 16, all over the pond.
This is difficult because the green, even though it looks large, it really isn't. This is actually a very small green. Difficult to get a tee shot close to any pin position out there. Center of the green is just dandy.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. And not a bad approach. He'll be putting. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. How good would that have been if it had dropped? We'll take a tap in any day for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
Well, this lake that is a real feature here in the closing holes at TPC River Highlands comes into play also off the tee at 17.
The most intimidating shot on the golf course, the tee shot here at 17. Bail left, you could find the bunkers, and if you bail right, you better bring your waders.
Good shot there, Beamer. And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That got a little out of control, I think.
Missing it short there, they will definitely be upset.
Let's take a look at Justin Rose, shall we? Oh, I thought that one was going in. And here we are with the third shot. He's got a 2-stroke buffer. Certainly makes putting easy if you can chip it that close.
Love watching this player around the greens.
A par putt awaits.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
Now 2 shots up after that one. The finishing hole at TPC River Highlands has gone through a few adjustments over the last handful of years, and it's also seen a very significant moment in the history of the PGA Tour.
Plenty of fantastic moments here. Tee shot goes back up the hill, over a rise, semi-blind tee shot, find the fairway, and you're going to have an excellent look at the green and a possibility of making birdie.
It was the site of the lowest ever round recorded on the PGA Tour, a 58 if you don't mind. And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament.
Putt is under.
And this is the player who tamed TPC River Highlands this week, your Travelers Championship winner.
And they'll be traveling down the road with a lot of cash in the bank, won't they? Look, what a win.
And Henny, that was some impressive play. To take down a rival of that caliber and to win the event, what a performance.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone. And they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, another great day of action here at 2K Sports. On behalf of Rich Beam, the entire hard-working folks and team here, I'm Luke Elvey. We look forward to your company next time.